In 1836, England was changing fast. Industrial towns were growing. Canals and railways connected people. Wages were unstable. Social unrest lingered. Charles Samuel Bartlett was born in London, into a family of decent means. He had some education, yet he saw poverty and hard work around him. By his youth, life had already shaped him. Children as young as 7 labored in towns and fields. Coal, bobbins, crops, they worked hard. Health suffered from poor food and cramped homes. But fairs and traveling shows offered color and excitement. Charles grew up in this mix. He experienced education, work, and entertainment. He learned to adapt. Charles joined the Army and the Navy. He also worked briefly in the London police. Discipline never suited him. He was restless. Instead, he joined a traveling fair troupe, Ingleby's company. He thrived in the chaotic life of fairs and shows. Stability and reputation mattered little to him. In 1836, traveling to Monmouth, he met a young shoemaker's daughter. They married within days. Charles expected an inheritance from his in-laws. The marriage offered companionship and future financial stability. After the wedding, he returned to life with the traveling troupe. Mary Lewis, the mother-in-law, decided to visit. She traveled to Stapleton near Bristol, where the troupe performed. Charles did not seem pleased. Differences had arisen between them. On the 9th of September, Charles had a horse pistol. He bought powder and made bullets. On 10th September, a gunshot rang out near the Mason Arms pub. Soon after, Mary Lewis was found dead in Birds Lane. One leg was doubled under her. Blood streamed from a wound in the back of her head. Her bonnet was pierced. Gloves drawn down over her hands. Umbrella discarded nearby. Witnesses reported seeing Charles with Mary Lewis. He had borrowed a knife and acted agitated. Gunshots were heard by villagers. Some assumed it was harmless at first. An hour later, her body was discovered near a home. She had been shot in the back of the head. Police searched Charles's lodgings at 23 Barton Street. They found a horse pistol, a double-barreled pocket pistol, powder on his clothes, and a stick blackened by powder. Evidence pointed directly to him. The inquest began Monday morning. Coroner John Ellis presided, alongside Magistrate Ricketts. Witnesses recounted Charles and Mary's movements. Sarah Lights saw them at the Mason Arms pub. Mary carried an umbrella and wore a ring. Charles was clearly with her. Dr. Hollet examined the body. Mary Lewis had been shot in the back of the head. Several pellets entered her brain, causing instant death. Her purse and ring remained. Robbery was not the motive. The jury returned a verdict of willful murder against Charles Bartlett. The trial began on the 6th of April, 1837. Charles pleaded not guilty. He was described as young, fashionable, and an actor in the traveling troupe. Prosecution presented evidence linking him to the crime. Defense claimed the pistol was used in performances to attract crowds. None witnessed him fire the fatal shot. The court heard about his theatrical life, work at fairs, and interactions with Mary Lewis. But the jury remained unconvinced. After 2 days, Charles was found guilty. He struck a theatrical pose, denied guilt, and accepted his punishment. Clergymen attended him in prison, urging confession. He remained unrepentant. On the 15th of April, 1837, Charles Bartlett walked to the scaffold. He held a Bible and addressed the crowd. He warned people to repent, claimed he was an injured man, and faced death calmly. He was then hanged. Charles Bartlett's story shocked Stapleton and surrounding villages. Curiosity and horror drew crowds to the Mason Arms and the lane where Mary Lewis fell. The murder remains a chilling example of betrayal, trust, and tragedy in 19th century England. If you want me to cover the next part of this case, make sure to subscribe. And if you want me to bring the next part of Mary Lewis's story, type Mary Lewis in the comments below. Your support helps me bring more true crime stories like this.